All right, so are you ready to hit the open road?
Oh, yeah?
Because today we're taking a deep dive into India's best motorbike routes.
Awesome.
Think breathtaking landscapes,
Breath.
winding roads,
Love it.
a whole lot of adventure.
I'm in.
And our guide for this journey is the Breakers Garage podcast.
Okay, cool.
They're all about that biker lifestyle.
Oh, wait.
And they've got some incredible recommendations
Oh.
for anyone looking to experience India on two wheels.
Nice.
Now, you've always been drawn to journeys that offer both freedom and cultural immersion.
Definitely.
So I think these routes are going to really resonate with you.
I'm excited to hear this.
Yeah, so what's captivating about India is its diversity.
Yeah?
And that extends to the kinds of motorbike experiences that you can have.
Oh, for sure.
We're not just talking about one type of terrain here.
Okay, right.
Imagine yourself like soaring through the Himalayas,
Wow.
cruising along the coastline, sun-drenched beaches, navigating the desert, or maybe even getting lost in the lush greenery of the Western Ghats.
That sounds amazing.
Each region offers this unique blend of landscapes and cultural encounters,
I can imagine.
and also, riding challenges as well.
Yeah.
I love how the Breakers Garage frames these routes.
Yeah, how do they frame it?
They're not just about the destination. It's about the journey itself.
Oh, okay.
It's about that personal transformation that happens when you're out there on the open road.
For sure.
Speaking of transformation,
Yeah.
let's start with a route that they call
Okay.
the classic adventure,
Okay.
the legendary Manali to Leh highway.
I've heard of that one.
This one is not for the faint of heart.
Definitely not.
Right.
No, this is this is a challenging one.
Yeah.
479 kilometers
Wow.
through the Himalayas.
Yeah.
A true test of endurance for both you and your machine.
Yeah, your bike's got to be in top shape for this one, right?
Oh, yeah, we're talking high altitude passes,
Right. Yeah.
rugged terrain, unpredictable weather conditions.
Oh, yeah.
The Breakers Garage emphasizes that this route is almost like a rite of passage.
Wow.
For serious bikers,
Okay.
you need to be prepared for the physical demands of high altitude riding.
Yeah, what kinds of things?
Thinner air,
Right.
potential for altitude sickness,
Mm-hmm.
and your bike needs to be, in top shape to handle these tough conditions.
That's not just about the thrill of the ride.
No,
It's about like pushing your limits, right?
It is.
Testing your resilience.
You got it.
It's almost like a pilgrimage. It's
Yeah.
a journey of self-discovery.
Exactly.
Right.
The Breakers Garage talks about the sense of accomplishment
Yeah.
that riders feel after conquering this route.
Yeah.
It's about proving something to yourself.
Okay.
It's about overcoming obstacles.
Right.
And emerging from the experience, feeling stronger,
Wow.
both physically and mentally.
I bet.
And of course, the rewards are immense.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Imagine standing at the top of Tonglang La, the highest motorable pass in the world,
Wow.
over 17,000 feet,
That's incredible.
and taking in that panoramic view of the Himalayas.
Yeah.
It's a moment that stays with you forever.
Wow. I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Yeah.
But for now, let's shift gears and head down to the coast,
Okay.
where a totally different kind of adventure awaits.
Right.
The Breakers Garage calls the Chennai to Pondicherry route the coastal bliss.
Okay.
And it sounds like the perfect antidote to the intensity of the Himalayas.
Yeah, I could use a little antidote right about now.
Right.
So this one
Yeah.
is all about soaking in the beauty of the Bay of Bengal.
Okay.
Imagine yourself cruising along the smooth tarmac of the East Coast Road,
All right.
160-kilometer stretch that hugs the coastline.
Beautiful.
Palm trees swaying in the breeze, the scent of salt air,
I love that.
the sound of waves crashing against the shore.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sensory feast
I bet.
that invites you to relax,
Oh,
unwind, and simply enjoy the ride.
it's a very different vibe
Oh, yeah.
than that Manali to Leh highway, right?
Totally.
Yeah. I love how the Breakers Garage emphasizes the importance of slowing down,
Yeah,
taking in those sights and making pit stops along the way.
that's a good point.
This route is about savoring the journey, not just rushing to the destination.
Makes sense.
They even recommend starting early to catch the sunrise over the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Can you picture that?
I'm trying to,
Golden light reflecting off the water, the fresh morning air.
Sounds magical.
It sounds magical, right?
It does.
And unlike the Manali to Leh highway, where you're constantly battling the elements,
Right.
this route offers a sense of ease.
Okay.
The road is well maintained,
Uh-huh.
the weather is generally pleasant,
Nice.
and the pace is much more relaxed.
Yeah.
You can really let go of any tension and just be present in the moment,
I love that.
enjoying the scenery and the feeling of the wind on your face.
For sure.
And speaking of scenery, this route offers some interesting cultural experiences along the way.
Oh, tell me about them.
So you'll pass through Mahabalipuram,
Okay.
a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its ancient temples and rock-cut sculptures.
Wow.
And then there's Pondicherry,
Okay.
which is a charming coastal town
Yeah.
with a distinct French colonial influence.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a fascinating blend of history and culture and natural beauty.
Really cool.
It is.
It highlights another aspect of motorbike travel
What's that?
that the Breakers Garage touches on.
Okay.
The way that it allows you to connect with local communities
Right.
in a more intimate way.
Okay.
You're not just passing through like a tourist.
Yeah.
You're a participant in the landscape.
Mhm.
You're interacting with people.
Right.
You're trying the local cuisine.
I love that.
You're experiencing that culture firsthand.
Yeah.
And on a route like this, where the pace is more leisurely,
Right.
you have more opportunities to do that.
That's so true. It's like you're peeling back the layers of a place,
You are.
getting a deeper understanding of its history and its people.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking about peeling back layers,
Okay.
our next route takes us deep into the heart of Kerala,
Right.
a region known for its lush greenery,
Uh-huh.
serene backwaters, and unique cultural traditions.
Cool.
The Breakers Garage calls the Munnar to Aleppi route
Yeah.
the serene escape.
I like that.
And for good reason.
I bet.
This 175-kilometer journey
Okay.
takes you through a landscape that's a world away from the rugged mountains and coastal plains we've just explored.
Right.
So I'm picturing
Yeah.
rolling hills covered in tea plantations,
Okay.
misty mountains shrouded in clouds,
Beautiful.
winding roads that lead you to the tranquil backwaters of Aleppi.
Sounds amazing.
That's exactly it. And this route offers a unique opportunity
Oh, yeah.
to experience the culture of Kerala,
Okay.
which is renowned for its Ayurvedic traditions,
Right.
its vibrant art scene, and its delicious cuisine.
Nice.
Imagine yourself stopping at a roadside tea stall. Oh,
Sipping a cup of freshly brewed chai
Uh-huh.
and just chatting with the local.
That's the life.
Right. Or maybe you'll take a detour to visit a spice garden
Okay.
where you can learn about the history of the spice trade
Yeah.
and just like inhale these intoxicating aromas of cardamom and cinnamon and cloves.
Wow.
It's a sensory overload in the best possible way, right?
It is.
And the Breakers Garage has a pro tip for this route
Oh, yeah.
that I found particularly intriguing.
Tell me.
Riding during the monsoon season.
Oh, wow.
Now, I know that might sound a little crazy,
It does.
but they say it adds a whole other dimension to the experience.
Really?
Yeah, it makes sense when you think about it.
Okay.
Kerala is known for its lush greenery,
Uh-huh.
and the monsoons bring that landscape to life.
Right.
So imagine riding through rain-soaked forests,
Okay.
waterfalls cascading down the mountainsides.
Wow.
The air is thick with the scent of wet earth and blooming flowers.
That sounds incredible.
It sounds incredibly immersive.
It does, but they do caution that the roads can be slippery
Oh, yeah.
during the monsoon, so you need to be extra careful and ride defensively.
Of course, safety first.
Absolutely. And speaking of changing landscapes,
Yeah.
our next route is about as far from the lush greenery of Kerala as you can get.
Oh, where are we going?
We're heading into the desert.
The desert, nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready for that. From the vibrant green landscapes of Kerala, we're transporting ourselves to the stark beauty of the Thar Desert,
Oh, wow.
the Jodhpur to Jaisalmer route.
Okay.
It's a journey that the Breakers Garage describes as a true desert safari.
You know, when I think of deserts, I often picture vast stretches of emptiness.
Right.
But the Breakers Garage really emphasizes that the Thar Desert is anything but empty.
Oh, it's not?
It's teeming with history and culture and a raw kind of rugged beauty
Yeah,
that's both captivating and humbling.
I can see that.
So this 285-kilometer stretch
Okay.
takes you through a landscape that's been shaped by centuries of wind and sand. Imagine yourself riding past ancient forts
Okay.
that rise from the dunes like mirages.
Yeah.
Their sandstone walls glowing in the golden light.
Beautiful.
You'll encounter caravans of camels,
Oh, wow.
their bells echoing through the silence, and you'll witness sunsets that paint the sky in hues of orange and purple and pink.
That's incredible.
It sounds like a journey back in time,
It does.
almost like stepping into the pages of an adventure novel.
I like that.
And it's a stark contrast to the serenity of that Kerala route, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
This one seems to be about confronting the power of nature,
Yeah,
testing your limits in a different way.
definitely. And the Breakers Garage talks about the importance of being prepared
Right.
for the extremes of the desert.
What kinds of extremes are we talking about?
The days can be scorching hot,
Okay.
while the nights can be surprisingly cold.
Wow, so you gotta be ready for anything.
You do, and then there are the challenges of riding on sand,
Oh, yeah.
which requires a different set of skills, and a bike that's properly equipped.
You know, I remember you mentioning earlier that motorcycle travel allows you to connect with local communities
Yeah,
in a unique way.
it does.
What kind of cultural encounters might one expect on this route?
The Thar Desert is home to the Rajasthani people,
Okay.
known for their vibrant culture,
Uh-huh.
colorful clothing,
Okay.
and warm hospitality.
I love that.
Imagine yourself stopping in a small village
Yeah.
where you're greeted with smiles and offered a cup of chai.
Oh, that's nice.
You might have the opportunity to interact with local artisans
Okay.
who create intricate textiles and pottery and jewelry.
Wow.
And you'll definitely want to savor the flavors of Rajasthani cuisine.
Oh, tell me about the food.
It's known for its rich spices,
Okay.
and it's this unique blend of vegetarian and non-vegetarian dishes.
That sounds amazing.
It's a feast for the senses,
It is, yeah.
both visually and culturally.
And speaking of feasts,
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about our final route, which takes us to a destination that's synonymous with good food and laid-back vibes and stunning beaches.
I know exactly where we're going.
Where are we going?
We're headed to Goa.
Goa.
Yes, the Mumbai to Goa route.
Okay.
It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah, why is that?
It offers not one but two iconic journeys.
2. Okay.
The NH66 Coastal Road,
All right.
which hugs the Arabian Sea,
I love that.
and the NH4, which winds its way through the Western Ghats,
Okay.
a mountain range that runs parallel to the coast.
It's interesting that the Breaker's Garage presents these two options.
Is.
It's almost as like they're acknowledging that there's no one right way
Yeah,
to experience this journey.
right.
It all depends on your personal preferences and what you're looking for in a ride.
Exactly. If you're drawn to the beauty of the coastline,
Yeah.
the NH66 is the way to go.
Okay.
Imagine yourself cruising along
Yeah.
with the Arabian Sea on one side and lush green hills on the other.
Beautiful.
You'll pass through charming fishing villages where you can sample fresh seafood
Nice.
and soak in that laid-back coastal lifestyle.
I like that a lot.
It sounds like the perfect blend of relaxation and adventure.
It does, but the NH4 with its mountain passes and winding roads seems to offer a different kind of thrill.
It does. The Western Ghats are known for their biodiversity,
Okay.
with dense forests and cascading waterfalls and stunning views.
Wow.
Riding through this landscape is an experience in itself,
Yeah.
every turn revealing a new vista.
That's awesome.
And along the way, you'll have opportunities to stop at hilltop temples,
Okay.
explore ancient caves, and immerse yourself in the local culture.
I'm curious about the cultural aspect of this route.
Yeah,
We've talked about the Rajasthani culture of the desert
right.
and the unique traditions of Kerala.
Mhm.
What can you tell us about the culture of the region that this route passes through?
This route takes you through the state of Maharashtra,
Okay.
which has a rich and diverse culture.
Okay, what's it like?
You'll encounter influences from various dynasties,
Okay.
from the Marathas to the Mughals, as well as strong tradition of folk arts and music and dance.
Cool.
The Breaker's Garage specifically mentions the local Maharashtrian cuisine,
Oh, yeah.
which is known for its bold flavors
Okay.
and use of fresh ingredients.
What kinds of dishes should we look out for?
Imagine yourself stopping at a roadside dhaba,
Okay.
a traditional Indian eatery,
Yeah.
and sampling dishes like vada pav,
Okay.
misal pav, and thalapith.
Wow, it sounds like a culinary adventure in itself.
It is, and of course, no Mumbai to Goa journey would be complete without mentioning the destination itself.
Goa. Right.
Goa is known for its beaches,
Yeah.
its nightlife, and its laid-back atmosphere.
It's the perfect place to unwind after an epic motorcycle ride.
It is, and it offers a nice contrast to the other routes that we've discussed.
In what way?
While the Manali to Leh highway is about conquering challenges,
Okay.
and the Chennai to Pondicherry route is about embracing serenity, and that Jodhpur to Jaisalmer route is about immersing yourself in the desert culture.
Yeah.
The Mumbai to Goa route culminates in a sense of liberation and carefree enjoyment.
It's like a reward for all the miles you've covered.
It is.
All the experiences you've had along the way.
Right.
And it highlights something that the Breaker's Garage keeps coming back to,
What's that?
the transformative power of motorcycle travel.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about seeing new places.
Yeah.
It's about pushing your boundaries,
Huh.
connecting with different cultures,
Okay.
and ultimately discovering something new about yourself.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes these routes so appealing.
Yeah.
Even for those of us who aren't hardcore bikers,
Right.
they offer a glimpse into a different way of experiencing the world,
Okay.
a way that's both exhilarating and deeply personal.
I love that.
Now, we've covered a lot of ground in our exploration of these motorbike routes.
We have.
We've talked about the challenges and the rewards, the cultural encounters, and the transformative potential of these journeys.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
But I'm curious, what's standing out to you the most?
Oh, that's a good question.
What's resonating with your sense of adventure?
It's interesting. And, as we've been talking about these routes,
Yeah.
one theme that keeps coming back to me is this sense of freedom.
Freedom.
And I don't just mean like the open road kind of freedom.
Right.
Although that's certainly a big part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's something more to it.
There is. The Breaker's Garage really emphasizes that point.
They do, yeah.
They talk about how motorbike travel is about breaking free from the constraints of everyday life.
Right.
The routines and the expectations and the noise and the distractions.
It's like hitting the reset button.
Yes.
You're out there in the elements, exposed to the world
Right.
in a way that you just can't be when you're cocooned in a car.
It's true. And that vulnerability,
Right.
that rawness of the experience
Mhm.
is what allows you to connect with the landscape, with the culture, with yourself on a much deeper level.
It's a stripping away of the non-essential,
It is.
a rediscovering of what truly matters.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the Manali to Leh Highway.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine yourself riding through those towering mountains.
Yeah.
The air thin and crisp, the world stretching out before you
Right.
in all its grandeur.
It's a humbling experience for sure.
It is. It's a reminder of our place in the vastness of the universe.
Absolutely. And on a route like that,
Yeah.
where you're literally pushing your physical and mental limits,
Yeah,
you're also confronting your own fears,
you are.
your own doubts.
You're proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought possible.
It is, and that realization and that sense of accomplishment can be so empowering.
Can you emerge from that experience feeling stronger, more confident, more alive?
Yeah, like you've shed a skin.
You have.
You're stepping into a new version of yourself.
It's a shedding of limitations,
Okay.
both internal and external. And I think that's what the Breaker's Garage is getting at when they talk about the transformative power of motorbike travel.
Yeah, it's not just about the physical journey.
No,
It's about that inner journey that happens along the way.
it is about self-discovery, about pushing boundaries,
Right.
about finding a new sense of freedom within yourself.
And that freedom isn't just about where you go.
No,
It's about how you go.
exactly.
Yeah.
On a motorbike,
Yeah.
you're not limited by schedules or itineraries.
Okay.
You can stop when you want, explore what interests you take.
Yeah.
Detours get lost in the moment.
You're in control of your own destiny
You are.
in a way that you're not when you're traveling by other means.
I agree, and there's something incredibly liberating about that.
There is.
It's a reclaiming of agency,
Okay.
a rejection of the passive role of the tourist.
Right.
You're not just observing the world, you're
Yeah.
interacting with it.
Uh-huh.
You're experiencing it on your own terms.
And that brings us back to that sense of freedom that we were talking about.
Yeah,
It's a freedom that's both physical and mental,
it is.
a freedom that allows you to connect with the world and with yourself
Right.
in a more authentic, more meaningful way.
It's a freedom that's born out of vulnerability,
Okay.
out of risk, out of a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown.
I think that's a powerful message for all of us,
It is.
regardless of whether we're motorbike enthusiasts or not.
It's true, because ultimately,
Yeah.
we all crave that sense of freedom,
Right.
that ability to live life on our own terms,
Uh-huh.
to chase after those experiences that make us feel truly alive.
Well said. And on that note, I think we've come to the end of our deep dive into India's best motorbike routes.
We have, but I hope this is just beginning of your own exploration.
Yeah.
I encourage you to take what we've discussed today
Right.
and let it spark your imagination.
Oh.
Which route calls to you?
Yeah.
What kind of adventure are you yearning for?
Remember, the open road is waiting.
It is.
All you have to do is answer the call. Until next time, keep the adventure alive.